Babe, I was just about to like holler, like call your name. Hey, come up here. So I got an idea. Sit in that chair though, so you ain't gotta be sitting on the camera. Well, turn the fan up a little bit. And I'm gonna redo this because I don't like how it is, and it defeats the purpose. Because when I don't like how it is, and it's defeating the purpose of what I wanted to do. I talk this way, so they're not even getting any of my shit. But Discord just sent me this fucking video. It says I'm recording right now. Look at this shit. Ranking
you know I'm blind.
But it says ranking YouTube reactors by how intimidating they look. And look, you see me right there?
Uh-huh.
So I'm about to watch this.
Okay. You're just gonna hear me laughing in the back the whole time.
Alright, you ready? Alright. They don't even got that many views. I guess he's a reactor. I clicked on it just now.
Toughest?
Ranking YouTube reactors by how intimidating they look. Who's the toughest? And they got everybody up there. But they got me with my motherfucking ass butt naked on the thumbnail. You ready? It's about to be funny, I think.
I know.
Alright, you ready to hear this motherfucker? If he talking shit. But if you talk shit, you gonna cuss him out, babe?
Yeah.
Alright.
Look at this.
It don't even matter, babe. Don't nobody care, man.
It's crazy.
You look blurry.
It's alright.
It's got like a grainy thing to it, don't it? Don't it look kind of grainy?
I can't see it.
No, when you get closer, it looks blurry. It's because you're too far. That's why you blur it out.
Let me scoot up a little bit.
It don't matter. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm just gonna see what he said about him and then fast forward to me.
Was that the criteria in that screen before?
What?
Like, whatever criteria he had was like leave my bike, all that stuff. Is that what he's ranking people on?
I guess like their intimidating factor is like the most intimidating. He will go park their bike for them if they. I guess them. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Is that what he's ranking it based on? Say that.
I'd park their car. I'd let them borrow my phone. I'd nod to them when they wouldn't say hi. I wouldn't hold the door. I'd make them park my car. So people he's not intimidated by the person he's most intimidated by, and this is the ranking all the way up.
Okay, got it.
All right. He must be a fighter. You saw that shit in the background?
Make me park their car. So for example, these are people that are very likely confirmed killers. These are people that have done incredibly vicious crimes, the kind of people that even I myself wouldn't want to mess with. So these are going to be the kind of people that I would park their car. If they were riding a bicycle, I'd offer to lock up their bicycle, maybe even stand there, watch their bicycle so nobody steals it. I would just be there for them in a very casual yet respectful manner. We're going to start off with my man, Laid Back. Now see, Laid Back, I've been watching Laid Back for you. I've been watching Laid Back when he was at like 200K. Now he's over 2 million as of very recently. When it comes to intimidation though, see, we got some neck tattoos. He does look like he works out on the regular, like at least according to this picture. You know, there's something on that left biceps. It looks like he might have been doing some curls. You know, he's got some traps. I mean, I would maybe be intimidated. Now you got to keep in mind as well, I'm very, very non-intimidable. I'm very non-intimidable. Non-intimidable. So it's very hard for somebody to truly intimidate me. With that being said, however, what I would do, I think maybe if he twists the cap backwards and he wears a shirt that may not be as nice, you know, like he wears a shirt that might have like a giant rip
dying
in
to
it,
hear what he's
that would
gonna
maybe
say
intimidate
about
me a
you.
little bit more, because I might think to myself, oh shit, he just came from a scrap. He was fighting somebody, so his shirt is fucked. That just looks kind of too clean. He looks too friendly. He looks like, you know, he doesn't want you to fuck with him, but at the same time, like, he doesn't look like somebody who would just attack you out of nowhere. Why the fuck would he? So I would say on my tier list, would probably have to put Laid Back over here between, I either wouldn't hold the door for him, or I'd maybe say I'd maybe, nod, but wouldn't say hi. I'm gonna say I would nod. I would nod, but I would not say hi.
Oh, he's funny, bro. He's
at least a little bit. So I wouldn't really say hi, but I would nod. I would at least, I would put it up there, so at least we have some mutual level of respect. After Laid Back, we're gonna move on to Alex Hefner.
I don't know who the hell.
Alex Hefner has got an amazing channel that is focused on rock reactions. It's very close to what I've been doing with my channel last year for a good part. When it comes to intimidation, I would make Alex Hefner probably water my flowers. I think Alex Hefner would probably park my car. If I was on some rollerblades, I would probably make Alex Hefner guard those rollerblades while I'm at an event, at a gala, at a theater, Phantom of the Opera. He'd be outside guarding my rollerblades. I don't think Alex Hefner would be very intimidating to deal with. And a part of that is also because the man is a fucking lawyer. It is very hard to be intimidating as a lawyer. I'd put him, I like his last name. I do have to give him some props for that. Or his parents, or his dad, really. But I think as far as this goes, I'd probably put him, I'd make him park my car. Yeah, Alex Hefner would park my car for sure. It depends though. I mean, my truck, not a lot of people can mess with, so I may not even want to let him do that, man. It really depends. Now, after Alex Hefner, we have my man Art of Kicks. He has one of the greatest fucking channels when it comes to live streams of reactions to non-typical shit. So not reactions to music, but reactions to more like scary videos, to more like Karen freakouts and shit, and provides great commentary. As far as the intimidation goes, let's break it down. So number one, he is decent size. So if we were in a close combat battle, I'd be worried that if he takes me down, he might be able to grapple me, ground and pound for like a good couple of minutes until my brain is basically squashed. So from that standpoint, I'm a little intimidated. Now, he's also got a fantastic beard. The thing is, when you have a beard this clean, you take care of it very well. I know that because I don't fucking take care of my beard. It would never look like this. So because he takes care of his beard so much, I would have to say that tells me to an extent he probably doesn't scrap on the regular. Like for myself, for instance, I scrap with people 3 times before I even get out of bed. In his case, however, that doesn't seem to be the case. So from that side standpoint, I'd be like, hey, the experience is on my side. Does he really have an advantage anymore? I don't think so. Probably put him simply because he would be able to maybe take me down, keep me down there, ground and pound. I'd say he'd be same category like Laid Back. I'd say that I would nod.
I knew he was gonna
I definitely wouldn't say hi, bro, even though he's like the nicest dude ever. I would have to maintain some sort of domination, and I think that would dominate him clearly. Simply giving him a little like, yo, what's up, dude? But not really much more than that. I think that'd be a perfect way to do it. Now, next reactor on the list is Crypt. Crypt is one of my favorite channels, man. One of my favorite channels for breaking down reactions from a very rapper standpoint.
Yeah,
that made no fucking sense, but I don't give a shit. From a rapper standpoint, because the dude is a rapper himself. Fantastic rapper. You should check out some of his videos and some of his music on Spotify. Now, as far as the intimidation goes, Crypt is a guy that I know he's involved in sports. He's involved in a lot of different, because he has a a sports channel. I know he does some baseball shit and all this and that. So he's kind of athletic, He's got some meat on those bones, He's ready to maybe tackle me, maybe keep me down if he was able to. Now, here's the thing. I'm too fucking fast. You don't even see what happened. I'm too fast. So, see, I just don't think the speed would be there. So I would say Crypt would for sure be parking my car. I would actually make Crypt park my car in reverse just to assert that dominance at the next level. So Crypt would for sure have to park my car. I would make him park my car in reverse on top of that. So for now we have Crypt and Alex Hefner parking my car, with Crypt probably having to back in. The next person on this list is Dante. Now Dante is one of the folks on this list. It's one of the funniest reactors out there. One of the ghosts of the reaction shit. With all that being said, however, when it comes to the intimidation factor, there's very none. I think if I saw him in the street and he was trying to intimidate me, what I'd be worried maybe was that he'd say some funny shit to kind of catch me off guard when I'm trying to defend myself, or maybe try to like tickle me and shit. I probably wouldn't. I don't think I would succumb to that though, because I'm too fast. So I think he'd probably be parking my car, or I don't think I would make him park my car in reverse though. I'm gonna leave that just be for Crypt for now. So I'd say Dante is very likely just gonna be parking my car down here with Alex Hefner and Crypt. Now the next person we have on the list is going to be Law Twins. So now I'm not gonna split people that have reaction channels where there's multiple people on the channel and not just one. I'm just gonna take them combined. So for instance, if I saw Law Twins coming at me at the same time, How intimidated would I be? Number one, since there's two of them, I'd be very intimidated already. Since there's more of them than me. It's only one of me, it's two of them. So if one of them attacks me from one side, the other one can just sneak behind me. Now I will say I'm incredibly fast. There's a very good chance that the one that comes behind me would go down before the one that comes in front of me even gets to me. See, I'm so fast, I can get to the one behind me while this one is not even there yet. It's incredible. If I was facing them individually, I think they'd both be parking my car for sure. Now, since there is two of them, and like when you look at this picture, you know, my man looks kind of psychopath. You know, got a little psychopath vibe going in this picture. Like he just looks like he's ready to throw down or some shit. So I would say, based on this, I would say that I would nod, but I would not say hi. I think that's about the right reasoning here. I think they're about the same category as Art of Kicks, as well as Laid Back. Next on the list, we have Lost in Vegas. This is a very similar situation where we have two people instead of one. So they're a little bit older, so there's some experience here. Now, unlike Law Twins, you know, when they're that young as Law Twins are, relatively close to my age, I'm not really worried about the experience being on their side, especially with how fast I am. Now, with these guys, though, these guys are a little older, so what I'd be worried about is if these guys have about a decade history of scrapping on me, that's a lot of experience to overcome. With them being two of them as well, it also kind of sets me back at a disadvantage. And then the major disadvantage is I think these guys are a lot bigger than Law Twins are. Physically, I think they're a lot taller. I don't really know if I'd be able to do much damage here, so I'm gonna actually place these guys up here. I'd let them borrow my phone. It's very hard for me to admit this, but I think it has to be admitted that I think I would have to let these guys borrow my phone. Because if there's two of them and they're decent size and they're a little older, so there's a threat of them having a good experience, it's really no use for me to try to fight back much. Now we have my man, the one and only. We have No Life Shaq. I know a lot of you are probably curious about where I would put No Life Shaq. See, it kind of depends, man. Like, I've been watching No Life Shaq for so long that if I saw him, there'd be very little he could do to intimidate me, because the dude is just kind of funny as shit. Now, if I saw him and I've never seen him before, I didn't know about the reaction shit, the number one reason I wouldn't be intimidated is because his teeth are too white. And now, this isn't the picture of his teeth. I believe this is, I don't know if this is like a grill or something, but I think he did his teeth to where his teeth are super fucking white. Now, see, the way that I see it, if you're somebody that scraps on the regular, you're probably gonna be missing some teeth. Your teeth might be bloodied. If you have teeth that are this clean and it looks like you take care of yourself this much, my thought would be like, if we're about to scrap, the only thing I'm worried about is maybe you throwing a Colgate at my ass, but I'm not really worried about you trying to take me down. I'm not really worried about any kind of ground and pound. I don't really think you're gonna go for any takedowns and shit like that. So when it comes to No Life Shaq, I think I probably wouldn't even hold the door for him. I mean, I have to be realistic here. No Life Shaq, if he came up behind me and he had those bright ass teeth, my first thought wouldn't be to be intimidated. My first thought would be to discuss some whitening techniques, maybe get a dentist recommendation, shit like that. I wouldn't really be intimidated about a double or single leg takedown. And then we have the final person on this list going to be the one and only, the one that everybody might be expecting, which is Stevie Knight. Now, when you look at Stevie Knight, you probably think one of the two things. Number one thing is you're like, what the fuck is this? Holy shit. And the number two thing is like, what the fuck is this? Holy shit. When you look at this dude, this is not even a dude. This is if Hulk and Captain America had a baby and then Iron Man put a program in it to make it even more athletic. When you look at this, there's very little that I can say to make myself believe that I wouldn't be intimidated. But let me tell you something. If I ended up seeing Stevie Knight right behind me somewhere in like anywhere in the middle of a shopping mall or in like a back alley with nobody there, it'd be very little that I would feel like I could do. It doesn't matter if we're in closed space, if we're in a small room, or if we're in like an open space. I know Stevie Knight is a power lifter. I saw fucking videos of the dude deadlifting like 500 pounds and shit. So I'd be a little afraid that he would probably pick me up and smash my fucking ass against the ground, thus breaking me into 7 different parts. Now, one thing that I would say would kind of help me here, and you may not agree with this, but if you as somebody who's very versatile and experienced in this, when I look at this picture, I look for subtle hints of what could help me. So when you look at Stevie's right arm, you see that there's a tattoo on that gigantormous bicep tricep area. What that is looks like it's some quotes from the Bible. Now, while tattoos might be intimidating to people that sometimes see tattoo and just feel like that's an intimidation technique, in this case, this would actually be a little downgrade because this means that Stevie is a man of God. As a man of God, he'd be much less likely to send me to God. So I wouldn't be that afraid that this might lead to my imminent death. Now, I would be afraid this might lead to a sudden knockout, which would probably likely to happen. But as far as death goes, the factor's probably downgraded since Stevie is a man of God. So with all that being said, however, if I was being realistic and I was trying to keep it real, Stevie would absolutely have to go up here. I would actually park Stevie's car.
I got it.
I'd probably offer to replace his rims.
Why do they use that
to
picture
change the
though?
seats, maybe to clean up some of his disc brakes. Just to do some nice shit for Stevie because we're just up there at that level. So I think this would have to wrap up the list. We have Stevie at that top category. I think nobody would disagree with that. We have Lost in Vegas in a category right below. I would let them borrow my phone, maybe to call somebody to pick them up if they're stranded somewhere. But I wouldn't necessarily park their car. I would not, but I wouldn't say high category. We have Laid Back, we have Art Kicks, and we have Law Twins. So if I saw them in public, I'd give them a little subtle nod. I wouldn't really say hi though, because you want to make sure you still have that dominance at every point in time. Then we have No Life Shack.
I just wanted to see what he's gonna say about me.
That was the best.
All that shit, man. That's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna shout his ass out on this shit. That was lit.
He said you're a combination of the Hulk, Captain America with the little iron.
That was entertaining though, man. That was funny. All right.
Who's this guy?
Shout out to what's his name? Bo Pacino. I'm gonna tag his ass. That was funny as hell. I'm gonna post it on IG too.
Should.
That was funny.
He said. I can't. My face hurts.
All right. Well, I don't know what the fuck to say. That was some sporadic shit. I was in here just browsing and I got shot that shit from my Discord. So I had to call baby girl up here to watch it with me. God knows she probably in.
Hell yeah. That was funny.
All right. See y'all next time. I'm out.